Hi, hey, ho, ha, he. Good afternoon from London, England. Or shall I say good morning, good evening, or in some cases, good night and rest well from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG repping. So, it's around the corner, the Patrick Vieira derby, otherwise known as Arsenal v Crystal Palace. Yep, it's a game that I won't be there, but I'll be outside the stadium for the fan cams, for the fans cam. Did I say fan cam? Yeah, fan cam, should I say. So I look forward to it. So I'm going to try and watch it on my phone as well, so I don't have to really miss out. Other than that, before I get into the preview, make sure you leave positive feedback in my comment section below, yeah? Your views, your opinion, the team that you would go with, your starting, your 9 substitution bench, and the formation you would pick. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? And share this channel all over the world as virally as possible. Make sure your friends and relatives get hold of this and tell them, yeah, to share it amongst their friends and relatives. And last but not least, don't just view, thumbs up and comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as much as possible, many subscribers as possible. Please, let's push it to 1,000 subscribers. Don't get me wrong, I'll be grateful for over 200 subscribers by the end of the business end of this year, by Christmas, I mean. But I want 1,000 subscribers. So please do your best to support me, show me the love and appreciation by pushing this channel to 1,000 subscribers and far and beyond above that. Yeah? Thank you, all football fans. So, it is Arsenal v Crystal Palace. Last season, it won a game that we particularly played well in. Palace could have nicked it, James Tompkins hitting the bar. Played behind closed doors. We might have dominated possession, but didn't create enough chances, and that was the disappointment. And I have a concern about the lack of creativity from an offensive point of view. That is my concern. But I'm still going to pick the 11 that I feel that will do the job against Crystal Palace. And I believe in my hearts of hearts that we can beat Crystal Palace. And that's managed by a club legend, Patrick Vieira. And now I'd love to be at that game to give him an almighty standing ovation. I nickname him Badman, which means top man if you're looking at a street word. But anyway, I gave that man a nickname because he was top class, best in the world in his time at what he did, in my personal opinion. You had Edgar Davids, you had Roy Keane, but I thought Vieira was the best at the world at what he did. He could defend, he can attack, he can tackle, he can do the lot. He had speed, he had speed, which was not looked upon, but he was quick. Other than that, he's managing Crystal Palace, and I think he's doing pretty good with them. He's already got his coaching badges sorted long time ago. He's managing America, he managed Nice, and he's got that relevant experience. Unlike us, we go and employ a novice. All right, up to date defensively in the last 3 league games or 4 league games, 3 clean sheets out of 4. Wow, whoopee-doo. Someone said that he's building the basis, the foundation or the basis of the team, and that's defense, which is good, which is all good. He's getting the younger players maybe on board, but the senior players, they just don't want to play for him. I don't think they follow the instructions that he's implementing, etc. But, well, what do I know? Maybe I'm just a numpty YouTuber. But Crystal Palace, very good away team. Defensively, normally organised. I think Vieira will have them organised defensively, similar to the way Roy Hodgson gets them organised hit us on the counter attack. And one of the key battles that might concern me or could concern me is Wilfred Zaha against Takahiro Tomiyasu. But I have every faith in Takahiro Tomiyasu that he would come up with a good performance, a better performance than he did against Brighton. You know, he had one average game, not one of his best games since he signed for us, but he's been marvellous since he has become an Arsenal player at right back. And there's no dropping him for whatever so reason. Other than that, without further ado, let's get into the starting 11. The formation is a 4-2-3-1, all attacking formation for me. I won't try the 4-3-3 because I don't know who I would pick at the moment. We're light in the midfield, for example, so I don't think that formation would be necessary. 4-2-3-1 for me. In goal, he's been superb. Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale. He's been superb between the sticks. His catching is immaculate, or should I say superb. Excellent at commanding his area. Excellent when it comes to facing set pieces. He's magnificent with the ball at his feet. Only Ederson and a couple of other Premier League goalkeepers are ahead of him. So that just tells you what type of goalkeeper we have. And for me, in that Brighton game, he saved us vitally when we needed him to. On top of that, he deserves to keep his place. So Aaron Ramsdale's in goal. Right, the back four. Takahiro Tomiyasu. He starts this game for me. If he's up against Wilfred Zaha, then I'll have the confidence in him to keep him as quiet as possible. He's been superb since he started playing, since his debut against Norwich City. He has been splendidly superb. I think his best game defensively was against Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, where he kept Son in his pocket. He made him his biatch. And you know what? I am confident he's going to come up against many wingers and he's going to have a collection of top wingers in his pocket. Tomiyasu, you start this game. Alongside, I'll say alongside him, but in the heart of the defence, the centre of the back four will be Ben White. I witnessed him live have his best game against Tottenham in an Arsenal shirt so far. He looks a decent defender, and I think he can be a very good defender. Only time will tell with him. The jury's still out with him, but there is some hope. There is some hope with him at the back. So for me, Ben White will start this game. And heading ability, I think he's going to have to win as many headers as possible because Christian Benteke will be on his shoulders. It'll be on him. So he's got a test against Christian Benteke if that is the striker that Patrick Vieira selects. So we'll see about that one. Gabriel Magalhaes, for me, our best centre-half in the club. And I think he's one of the best centre-halves in the league right now. I might be wrong about that. You can leave it. You can give me your opinions on who is the best centre-half within the Premier League or one of the best centre-halves in the Premier League. Just leave it in the comment section below. But I'm going to go with Gabriel Magalhaes in this game. He's definitely the starter, the best defender within the back four right now. At left back, Kieran Tierney. I've always been critical about him, about his positioning and how he should be goal side of the opponent he plays against. However, he offers us something offensively, as he always does. Defensively, I like to see a little bit more performance and more commanding of the winger in front of him to drop back and help him out. He can't just do it he can't just keep quiet and just do it on his own. He needs to scream at Bukayo Saka or Martinelli or Emil Smith-Rowe to track back and do their jobs with him. Help him out. Offensively, I don't have to say too much. Kieran Tierney. Right, the two in the middle of the four. Oh, this is a good one here. Well, Thomas Partey, he's the first one to spring to mind. It's a shame by the beginning of the new year, he's going to be out on African Cup of Nations duty. And I can understand it from his point of view that he wants to represent Ghana. Fair enough. For me, he starts this game for me. He scored during the international break, so did a number of Arsenal players. Well done to them. For me, the way he performed against Tottenham, I want that similar performance against Palace and every team that he plays against every week. And in the last Premier League game, he struggled, if the truth be told. However, he is a top world-class competitive midfield bully destroyer. And if he can get if he can get a foothold in the midfield battle, we got every chance of winning the game. And he's going to play a part in that, I believe. Thomas Partey starts. Alongside him, the emerging Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga. I'll repeat that again, yeah? You viewers, so you can repeat it with me. Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga. Right, this guy will start alongside Partey. I mean, he's 21. He's put in impressive efforts in his performance, and playing alongside Thomas Partey can only improve his confidence furthermore within the present, but the future as well. So I'm starting this 21-year-old in this game. Right, the three in front of the two. I'm going to go with Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side. This guy, it will have no problem in making an impact in this game. For me, I think he can cause Palace problems, especially if he's on his A game. So I'm going to go with him in this fixture. He's got the strength and the pace to cause some problems, and I think goals in his game will improve this season. I hope it does anyway. The number 10 role, I'm going to give it to Martin Odegaard. This season, when we haven't got the ball, he's the first Arsenal player to go and close the ball down, to go and put pressure on a defender who has the ball. And then it's followed by Aubameyang and then a number of Arsenal players. This is the guy who leads the pressing game from the front and by example. On the ball, he is a brilliant talent. Not just a brilliant talent, but a brilliant footballer on his day, especially when he's got that ball at his feet. I'm asking Martin Odegaard to start this game for me. On the left, I'm going to go with Gabriel Martinelli. I think the threat of I know they haven't got Andros Townsend anymore, but I still see someone on that side that tells me on that side that he's got a talent. Elise, who played well against I think it's Leicester City. Yeah, he could be a problem. So I'm asking Gabriel Martinelli to start this game for me. Excuse me, what? He tracks back. He's a fighting footballer when he hasn't got the ball, but when he's on the ball, he is an exceptional talent. And I think for me, for Arsenal to sell him would be a major mistake. I don't want to see him go. I want to see him start this game and many more Arsenal games for the foreseeable future. Gabriel Martinelli starts tomorrow night for me. Up top, I'm going to go for the club captain himself, the Gabonese international, who also was on the score sheet during the international break, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He starts up top. I mean, it might not be a suitable role for him starting up top by himself, but for me, Lacazette would be ideal, but he hasn't got that pace in behind. Where Aubameyang's got that pace, but holding up the ball ain't his strongest point. That I do know. He's a guy who likes to link up with another attacker, and we've seen Lacazette and Aubameyang work so beautifully well together. But I can't find a system that will fit their. I can't find a system that will suit them. And 4-4-2 is not what Arsenal play. Not for me. So Aubameyang. Right, the substitution bench. That's my starting 11 completed. In goal, Bernd Leno. He's got to fight a lot harder in training, maybe, to convince Arteta and to convince the fans that he should be Arsenal's number one. At the moment, Ramsdale's proven otherwise. So Bernd Leno on the bench. My second substitute number 2, Callum Chambers. Versatility. I'll never pick Rob Holding because I don't rate him. I just don't rate him. I don't think he's good enough. However, I'm going to go with Chambers because I see him as a very good squad player. And when he does start for the Arsenal, he's always putting in an honest performance. And I haven't got a problem with him. He's substitute number 2. Substitute number 3, Cedric Suarez. I mean, he's I think he is a very good club class right back, especially the days at Southampton where he was always a number 1 and a Portuguese international as well. He hasn't done enough for me to convince me of starting him ahead of Tomiyasu. Yes, Tomiyasu had one bad game. Not one of his better games, but overall, I think Tomiyasu is worthy of his place. So, Cedric Suarez on the bench. Substitute number 4, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Versatile. He's a guy who's in demand. He wants to start games. I might have been tempted to play him instead of Albert Sambi Lokonga. But if Lokonga has been performing excellently by effort, then I can't drop him. But Ainsley Maitland-Niles has to settle for a place on the bench. Substitute number 5. Oh, it's going into my head. Emile Smith-Rowe. An attacking talent. Just needs to learn to not be selfish. And be selfish where it's necessary, if you get what I'm saying. But he's the substitute number 5. Substitute number 6. This is a tough one. Nuno Tavares, definitely. Young, quick, fresh, and he's going to be a top-class left-back in the future. That I can assure you. Hopefully with Arsenal, but he's got to get ahead. He's got to convince Arteta that he's better than Kieran Tierney. And that's factual. Right, substitute number 7. Who was it I was going to pick? Substitute number 7. I don't believe I'm going to do this, but substitute number 7, Granit Xhaka. For the simple fact is, he didn't do nothing wrong. Well, Granit Xhaka's injured. Whoops. Substitute number 7, let me rephrase that. Substitute number 7 would be Nicolas Pepe. Now, this is a guy who's been dropped on the bench because he needs to understand and learn when in possession of the football, one-on-one with the defender, you don't wait for the second defender to come on to you. You don't wait till you get doubled up and then release the cross or a pass. And his end product has been shambolic at times. There is a top class footballer in Pepe, but his performance and his decision making has been completely abysmal. Having saying that, I think he's an impact player that can come on from the bench and do some things. So Pepe starts for me on the bench. Alexander Lacazette is substitute number 8. I think with Aubameyang's goal scoring record, I'm only going to pick Aubameyang ahead of Lacazette for the simple fact is Lacazette has had a lot of speculation. Maybe the speculation has gotten to his mind, and maybe he might not be in the right mindset to start for the Arsenal at the moment. However, having saying that, he does hold the ball up really well, brings his teammates into play, and if he's got opportunities, he is deadly in front of goal when he's on form. But I'm going to start him on the bench. Folarin Balogun. Now, this is an interesting argument here, based on him going out on loan in the summer or not. But for me, I will start him on the bench. For the simple fact is, he is a talent. There's goals in him, and I think he is very confident in front of goal and confident with his ability. But in this game, it cries out for experienced players, and he will get that experience someday. We just don't know when it's going to happen. But I wish him all the best of luck as an Arsenal player. So he starts on the bench for me. Right, that's my 11 completed, and now that's my substitution bench completed. So all that is left for me to say is, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, thank you for listening and saying that and saving the best to last, as I always say. Of course, thank you so much for putting up with me. Cheers. I'll be back hopefully this evening with a press conference of Mikel Arteta, and I'll be observing what he's been saying for the build up to this game, and I would like your opinions on that as well. I would like your opinions about the starting 11, the 9 substitutions that I've picked. If you got a starting 11 that you would want to go for, the formation, etc., drop it in the comment section below. Positive feedback is what I promote in my channel, yeah? So keep it positive and keep it respectful. Other than that, smash the thumbs up, like button, share this channel virally all over the planet. And like I said, make sure your friends and family get hold of this channel. And do subscribe to the channel, yeah? And as I always do, if you do subscribe, and as I always do, I'll shout you out when you subscribe, yeah? That's me showing you love and support. Well, love and appreciation, yeah? Other than that, DLG repping, I'm out of here. So take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of your self. Stay safe. And as I always say, peace, love and bless again. Until next time we speak again. Just please be nice.